Welcome back to another Weird But True video. This time there will be a lot of moving around, so be prepared for that. The first fact is that the scientific name for brain freeze is a word that I cannot pronounce. Now this is a really weird word because it's like just a small little thing and the scientific term can be really long. And I think that this also applies with a lot of animals as well. There are a lot of weird names for different types of animals such as dogs and cats. And it's all very long and weird. I wonder why. And the next fact is that back when dinosaurs existed, there used to be volcanoes that were erupting on the moon. I don't know if there's volcanoes on the moon right now, but if there is, that would be cool because I didn't know that fire could apply, there's fire on other planets. But right now, I still think that there is probably some right now in 2019. I heard that some scientists say that we can only see one side of the moon or something like that. Next, if you're smart, pay attention to this fact. And it's one habit of smart people is easily getting annoyed by people around them by saying nothing in order to avoid meaningless arguments. And sometimes I had this feeling before. And I don't know why, but it's just really strange. And sometimes when you do have this feeling, you just think everyone is super annoying. And I think that this happens when smart people are thinking of complicated algorithms in math or their homework or something. But sometimes when someone else talks, it can really bother them, and that's the reason I think that this fact is true. And basically it just disturbs them from thinking of what they were thinking before. And then they get sort of mad. Next is that if a polar bear and a grizzly bear mate, their offspring is called a pizzly bear. I think that offspring just means their baby, but I didn't make sure to look, and I'll maybe say it in the comments below. Description below. And I think that this is actually pretty common because sometimes scientists can't come up with good names for if two different types of animal mate. So they just put together the name from the two animals. Next is that at birth a baby panda is smaller than a mouse. This is pretty common, and I've seen baby pandas. And also, this picture's panda isn't that small. It's already pretty much grown up. Well, not that grown up, but they're around 2 or 3 years old. But if you search on the web baby pandas, then they're actually really small and cute, and also one of them, their ears are really small, and it looks like if you touch it, it's gonna fall off. And I also think that time they only have pink or white fur and not black fur yet. I think the next fact is really surprising and weird, and it's that an 11-year-old girl named the so-called planet, or the planet before that is called Pluto. And I think I know how she did it. So basically I predict she was reading a book about gods, but I know that this part is real. She named the planet after the Roman god of the underworld, which is, I think, basically just hell. But this part is really weird. Why can't she name it after anything else? But still, this is a pretty good name. The next fact is, so the meaning is the underworld. The next fact is that the world's largest grand piano was built by a 15-year-old in New Zealand. this is another pretty weird fact, because I thought the largest grand piano was a Steinway, I think Model D, the concert grand, but it turned out it's not, and it's by this person who created it. And I searched it up, and it weighs around 2 tons, and it was longer than 20 feet, which is like 3 adult humans. Next is that a shrimp's heart is in its head. If you ever eaten shrimps, then you probably know this fact. But I think I know why this happens, and that is because there is a lot of meat in shrimp, and the heart can't be stored somewhere safe, so instead it's in the head or something like that. I think that it goes like this. The last fact on this list is that crocodiles can't stick their tongues out, and the reason of this, I think, is that usually if you've seen a crocodile, they look really stiff and their muscles are big and they just look pretty compound together. And that's it. So thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe, click the like, and if you want more videos like these, ring the notification bell. And also the music in the background is by Tobu and it's called Cloud9, and I do not own any of it.